Thank you for staying with us. Now, the glory days of Nigerian football was reenacted on Tuesday when footballers from the country scooped a major CAF 2023 awards. President Bola Tinubu has congratulated Super Eagles forward Victor Osimhen on winning the Men's Player of the Year award. The president also celebrated the remarkable achievement of Super Falcons Asisat Oshoala, who claimed the Women's Player of the Year award for the 6th time, and Oshoala and Nnadozie, who was awarded the Women Goalkeeper of the Year, as well as Super Falcons for emerging the Women National Team of the Year. Yeah, wow. When was the last time we won this award?
It's 4 years ago. It's 4 years ago.
And who was that?
And that was Nwankwo Kanu in 1999. And a country like Nigeria stayed more than 2 decades for a glorious day like this. And
Okocha never won it.
Okocha never came close. Despite, you know, all Okocha had, in the days of JJ, some felt that it was because of the voting pattern that never went in favor of Austin George Okocha. But by and large, with the results that we've seen, from where TVC Studios...
Voting pattern, why did it favor Victor Ikpeba? There was a time that we won it back to back.
In the 90s.
3 straight years.
Amunike and the likes, winning it back to back. Amunike, Kanu, and the likes. But unfortunately, it stayed away from Nigeria for a very long time. But the good news is the fact that Osimhen, who was hawking on the streets of Lagos many years ago, Olushosu, not far away from where TVC Studio is, where we are talking. You know, in fact, Asisat Oshoala was even saying it last night, the boy from Olushosu. You know, and this is kind of story. Yes, you know,
the boy from
Olushosu. You know,
dump sites.
And this is what we have today in front of us, dominating the men's category, the women's category. Like they say, whatsoever a man can do, a woman can do better. Oshoala has been unstoppable. No woman living on earth in Africa has won that award more than Asisat Oshoala. 6 times. It's a record. And the truth is, all these things don't just happen like that. It takes a lot of hard work, a lot of effort, a lot of sacrifice. And that's why we must appreciate footballers like Osimhen, footballers like Asisat Oshoala. You know, I was talking to BKO some days back, and I was talking about the influence Lagos State has had over the years on footballers in Nigeria. Take a look at some of the big names we know today. They have a base in Lagos one way or the other. And that's why the state must continue to generate a lot of enabling environments, you know, for footballers and the likes. Asisat Ikurudu, Osimhen here in Lagos and all that. So it's a good one. The Falcons making the team of the women's team of the year. Nnadozie, the goalkeeper of the year. I think this calls for, you know, a lot of work from the Nigeria Football Federation, and we hope this will rub off positively on our football.
Unfortunately, our Super Eagles, they're not doing very well.
They are not.
All-time low.
They are not. The truth is our football has been going down. Even in terms of talents, we've been going down. That's one reason we've not won this. If we had a standout player like Liverpool's Mo Salah, you will win now. Or you had a standout player like Sadio Mane, you will win.
Papi.
You know, so for a long time we didn't have, because look, you have to also, at club level, Victor Osimhen won because he lifted Napoli on his shoulders. Napoli last won that title in 1986.
Diego Armando Maradona.
During Diego Maradona's time.
Of blessed memory.
So he became the hero of an entire city. So who is that Nigerian player who carries his own club on his shoulders? This boy did it. When Victor Ikpeba was in Monaco, they called him the Prince of Monaco. He was Africa's best footballer at the time. There was a time when we dominated it. Today, at national team level, we are doing badly for the women, for the men. Even the women, I think we can still do better. Because when they won the thing, I then told myself the best women's team of the year, it must have been based on our performance at the World Championships.
That's it.
Because South Africa has been beating us lately.
Yes.
In women's football. So they look much more assured when they are playing against us. And they came to Lagos to beat us 2-0 last year.
That's it.
So we need to improve. These individual prices will amount to nothing if we cannot get these national teams to improve. That's what matters the most.
We're going for the Nations Cup. It's 30 days, 31 days to the Nations Cup.
Everybody is scared.
We're scared. We don't know what is going to happen.
It could be a disgrace.
Yes,
Because
yes.
small teams are
The handwriting is on
We
the
don't know
wall.
the team. We don't even have goalkeepers. We don't even know.
Gone
who
are
we going
those
to-
days where we could easily name our first 11 in the national team.
Honestly, I can't.
Today,
We don't have that
we can't.
consistency.
No, I can't.
From the days of Okala in the goalkeeping, we never had issues with goalkeepers. Today, we are battling with who will be the first choice going to the Nations Cup. A goalkeeper was telling me that it will be difficult for an home-based player to come into the national team today because the home-based goalkeeper should be able to also coordinate the defense, talk to the players maturely. And when you have players who play at the highest level and you are coming from the league where we expect so much also from players, then there are a lot of concerns.
They will not respect him.
They will not respect him. And that's the beginning of the defense line.
You must be able to control your goal
Yes.
as a goalkeeper.
As a goalkeeper, take charge.
Shout at them when they are not doing
There are fears. And you see, I must also say that the past administration should also allow the new administration
don't even have a
run
good coach.
football. That's it.
Abidjan,
That's it.
we don't have a good coach too.
No. We
We
don't
have
even see
journeymen.
evidence of coaching. We don't see
We don't see
evidence
evidence
of coaching. So for me, if it's an home-based person or if it's a Nigerian that you get a very good
Nigerian.
And we have
And we have them.
Why can't Amunike-
We have them.
Amunike,
We have them.
He has
Amunike
coached
helped
outside
in
of our
2017.
country. Yes.
Osimhen was saying if not for
dedicated
Amunike,
our
he
what?
will not be there.
Yes, he dedicated that award to
He had dedicated that
after he said
award.
God.
The man that brought him out.
Brought him out. But these are coaches we don't respect. These are people we don't value.
We don't value our own. The last time we won the Nations Cup, it was a Nigerian.
That's it.
Okay.
Stephen Keshin.
Yeah. Thank you for your contribution.
Always a pleasure.
The Metro, Babaji
Thanks,
Falade Oteju.
Yeah.
We wish Nigeria well. Yes, as we are counting down to another Nations Cup.